The whole army.
Hey, I talk different from raw pitching. Lifting weight, doing construction in the kitchen. I'm forklifting, I'm daydreaming about Forbes listing. Talk business, having walks outside, I think the wall's listening. It's hard when your dog snitching, cut them off. It's funny how the wrong words get you a long sentence. Niggas is loving the wrong bitches. I fuck her and get away, our relationship long distance. All of my boys getting rich, enjoying benefits. You gotta get a brick to join a membership. Broke bread with loyal menaces. Percentages go to lawyers that help me avoid sentences. Now we all own businesses. Shout out to the OGs and loyal women I was in the trenches with. Niggas know I'm more militant. Employed these boys for decoys to come destroy villages. Used to collect ends in the red bins. I set trends, take one bird and stretch twins. Fuck you and your dead friends. Put weight on your head that's light as a feather. Now y'all the redskins. Nigga, I'm trying to bread win. 20 shots, you get fed 10. Bullets gon' make his head spin. He was drunk, so he bled thin. He a snake, this big gun on my waist gon' make him shed skin. Trust. Hey, yo, every day I wake, I got new hate. These niggas ride dick so much, they got a due date. Rap is too fake, frontin', they have to move weight. You joined the gang at 30-something, that was too late. You think 38 give a fuck what a rap dude make? They had wagyu on their plates, we had cube steaks. Niggas only care about views and how they shoes lace. You had a baby by a bum bitch, that's a fool's mate.
So Jim, I don't see two white men jumping Spesh and he falling down the escalator in the airport. Niggas is cooking him and he's telling the cops, yo, they jumped me, they attacked me. Spesh ain't doing none of that. I don't see Spesh running at the rucker and all that. You know, this is respectful shit. I don't see Spesh didn't have these kind of issues because he moves hard.
Hey, I came to talk to these kids on some grown shit. Follow no man, do your own shit. But please make sure you own shit. Don't have a lot of chains with no cribs or some Jim Jones shit.
I just told my young buck I'm gonna give him a deal if he bites you. You ain't got enough money to talk to in any type of way like that. I'm gonna spare you. You heard your joke to me, but my young boy ain't gonna spare you.
Okay, don't get confused, because I will walk you down. ASAP.
Yo, Jim, I got a bone to pick. That's some whole shit talking about how another nigga toes fit. When your house on the foreclosed list. He lost his crib in 06, and this nigga still homesick. What I really don't get, you wanna be a street nigga so bad that you got Al Poe, old bitch. But Poe said she don't blow dick. What?
In love with me. Okay. She was madly in love with me, but I just could never really get into her like that because I was doing other things and she wasn't sucking it.
Poe said she don't blow dick. Man, this nigga talking like a boss, but ain't giving out no jaws. Nigga, you can't even go home and get a blow job. Before you made cash off rap, what was your job? Jim story faker than the one fat Joe Raw. And yo, broad face type ballad. Without that body work, that bitch would be shaped like pallet. Better replace some steaks for some late night salads. No matter how much you hate, you can't take my talent. You're talking to a real man with skilled hands. I took kilograms and build brands. Got a flow that'll fill stands. Only reason Kiss eating cause he fat Joe, little mans. Fools me. Fools me. Fools me.
I said, I started speaking one day, he owed me some money. And that's why
man, shut the fuck up, man. Lying ass.
You always do that. Fuck that. Damn. Always do that.
Salute, people. It is Adept, HNIC, Battle Rap and Investing, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to all the righteous heterosexuals. Without us, there would be no they, them. There would probably be no Joe Budden. Shout out to all the Christians, the Hebrew Israelites, even the Muslims, y'all. Yo, What's crazy is people try to downplay this diss record by 38 Spesh. But from what I'm seeing in terms of the response and what it's done, this might be one of the most impactful diss records of all time. Because now you got the entire industry coming together trying to blackball this man. All because he's shooting at y'all niggas deity, this pagan fertility god that y'all look at him as, Jadakiss, right? This might be one of the most impactful diss records ever, because I've never seen a diss record make an entire industry come together and try to blackball one man, which is why y'all see the title of this stream, man. This is industry versus independence. All right. Joe Budden is on his podcast talking about 38 Spesh is banned from, bro. No, what? 38 Spesh has had a whole career never going on your podcast, my nigga. He don't need your podcast. He don't need any of that shit because he's independent. Okay? I see all these people fake crying about, oh, why he dissed Chrissy? He dissed Jim Jones. He dissed Jim Jones. Y'all niggas is really acting like y'all. No, just stop the fake pretending like y'all give a fuck about Chrissy getting shots. Just say you want to pick a side and you're going to stay on that side. Don't try to paint it as something different than what it actually is. All right? Because y'all didn't keep this same energy when Jay-Z did Super Ugly talking about fucking Nas's baby mother and skeeting on the baby seat. Y'all didn't keep this same energy when Tupac said, my fofo make all your kids don't grow. Make sure all y'all kids don't grow. Y'all didn't keep the same energy when Pac said, that's why I fuck your bitch, you fat motherfucker. Take money. Y'all didn't keep this same energy. I see Uncasa out there trying to talk crazy too. Like, oh, you got to leave the women out of it. Uncasa, when you was dissing Petey Crack, you said you was going to give his mother a golden shower. So Chrissy deserves more protection than Petey Crack's mother? That's what I don't understand. So Chrissy deserves more respect and worship over Faith Evans? When did we start drawing this line with diss records? This is absolutely disgusting, y'all. And I want to get to what Joe Budden and his weak ass feminine podcast was saying about this situation. And I'm going to respond to it directly because a lot of this, it's just, y'all niggas is not consistent. You got official ICE on that podcast talking about, oh no, you got to leave the women out of it. This is getting too disrespectful. ICE, your cousin is Arsenal, the battle rapper, Mr. Disrespect, the nigga that raps about killing and essaying children. Niggas, the nigga that goes on stage and talks about dead relatives of his opponent. Do you tell your cousin Arsenal that he's too disrespectful? Matter of fact, hold on. I'm getting way too ahead of myself. Just say y'all want to take this side. Just say y'all scared of Jomo. Y'all scared of Jim Jones. Y'all scared of the federal branch that he works for, and y'all don't want to get locked up. Just say y'all scared of Rock Nation and Desiree Perez, the federal informant that's the president of Rock Nation. Just say it. Just say y'all scared and y'all going to take a side. Y'all going to pick a side. Because all this extra shit y'all doing is disgusting. If y'all remember my last live stream, we covered how Jadakiss went out there and said that he needs 500,000 to battle on Smack, on URL. 38 Spesh said he got the 500,000. He got the half a ticket to put up for the battle. But apparently now Jadakiss is moving the goalposts. Let's go right here, y'all. Because Jadakiss, you see, when I get Chinese food, I like putting soy sauce on my rice. I like putting the soy sauce on the fried rice. It seems as though Jadakiss, he likes duck sauce. Because this is seeming like duck sauce at this point. How at one point you talking about you need 500,000 to battle, but now all of a sudden you saying you need 72 million? You need the price of a Hollywood movie production, nigga. Really? You need 72 million to battle. This is what you're saying now. Let's go right here.
Kid said that he needs $72 million for 3 rounds just for him to get into the battle rap ring. Let me know in the comments, do y'all think that Jadakiss would be a good battle rapper? Because Jadakiss is top 5 as an MC, but do you think he has what it takes for the battle rap culture?
Yo, that top 5 dead or alive that Jadakiss been running with, that might be one of the most successful PR campaigns in hip hop. Because y'all niggas just say that like it's a fact. Top 5? So wait, he's over Nas? So wait, I know he's not over Nas. Is he over Rakim? No. I'm not putting Jadakiss over Rakim. Is he over Cool G Rap? No. I'm not putting him over Cool G Rap. I'm not putting him over Prodigy. A lot of people might say he's not over Jay-Z. I personally got Jadakiss over Jay-Z because I'm not a Jay-Z fan. But a lot of people, the consensus ain't putting him over Jay-Z. How are you top 5 dead or alive with no classic albums? No, Kiss the Game Goodbye is not a classic. We know Ignatius ain't no fucking classic. Kiss the Game Goodbye ain't no fucking classic. And The Last Kiss is definitely not a fucking classic. You know, the songs he was making with OJ the Juice Man. He don't want to get, he's talking about he don't want to give 38 Special verse now, but you was giving OJ the Juice Man verses? Really? But you said you was going to get, this is my problem with Jadakiss fans, right? Oh, y'all talking about, 38 Special is crying because he wants a verse. Jadakiss told him he was going to give him a verse. So why aren't we judging Jadakiss for not being a man of his word? You know, to be a man, all we got is our word. Okay? What we say, if you claiming to be a real nigga, your word should be bond. So if you're talking about, if you told somebody and promised them to give them a verse, you should be a man of your word and do it then. Or just don't say it. Just like we heard Jadakiss say he needs 500,000 a battle. Once Montana 300 had 750,000 for him. He dubbed that. 38 Spesh said he got half a ticket for it. He's not responding to that. Now he's talking about he needs 72 million. Let's go right here.
They said they used to battle. Would you ever get back in there now?
So say it. Just say it. No, you ain't.
I need an unlimited. The bag I need.
Hold it off.
If you ain't even got the bags what I need.
They got that bag for you.
We don't hold it off.
I promise you they got that bag.
I need 72 million.
Yo.
Okay.
For 3 rounds.
100%, yo.
72 million for 3 rounds against anybody.
That's duck sauce. Now you're just pricing yourself out. You sound absolutely fucking ridiculous, bro. 72 million? My nigga, I could go shoot Avengers Endgame for 72 million. What the fuck? Nigga, what? 72 million? I could go shoot Spider-Man No Way Home. The fuck are you talking about? Robert De Niro don't even get 72 million for a movie. You talking about you need 72 million for a battle? No, this is duck sauce. This is him trying to stray walk back what he said prior to this. Now that MCs were stepping up and saying, yo, I got the money for it. All right, so let's battle. Oh, now you need 72 million, right? Okay. Now, no, I'd rather go shoot Avengers Endgame. That's going to get me more of a return on my investment than a fucking Jadakiss battle, dog. All right? A Jadakiss battle would be huge. It could make a lot of money. I don't think it's making 72 million, though, nigga. The fuck are you talking about, bro? You sound absolutely ridiculous. This sounds like duck sauce, bro. This sounds like duck sauce to me. Okay? But again, is anybody going to call out Jadakiss for outpricing himself for a battle? Is anybody going to call out Jadakiss for not having any integrity with his word as a man? No, it's not going to happen because, again, like I've been saying, y'all niggas treat Jadakiss like how middle-aged women treat Beyonce. Okay? Y'all treat him as he's some type of pagan fertility god. Come on, man. Like, get up out of here, dog. Spesh made it very clear he got half a ticket for a 3-round battle to make this happen. Y'all wanted to hear bars against Jadakiss. on that stage on URL, 38 Spesh ain't gonna get away with talking about Jomo. He ain't gonna get away with talking about anybody else but the man in front of him, which is Jadakiss. But of course, like I said, the Jadakiss fans have all come together to try to tell, oh, no, don't do it. No, fuck that. No, y'all don't want to see it. If y'all really love to watch Jadakiss rap, why won't y'all want to see that battle? If y'all have so much confidence in Jadakiss being this top 5 dead or alive MC, why would you not want to see him battle if you're a fan of his raps? That makes no sense to me, dog.
Yeah, so check this, right? This is what I want to say right here, right? Check this. Jada want to do something, we ain't got to go back and forth, right? I got $500,000 on me right now. We could do 3 verses on the stage. You heard? Round for round, 3 verses, round for round. That's it. And we handle this like men in the ring. All of that back and forth shit. I got 500,000 on me. We could do 3 rounds in the ring, 3 verses. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't got the cash, have Fat Joe put it up, nigga. You heard me? No, seriously.
Fat Joe
No, I respect that. I respect that.
And that's how
I mean, Fat Joe might have that since he's been stealing all the royalties from Big Pun and don't give nothing to his family. Don't do nothing for Big Pun's wife or his children, right? We know that. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe Fat Joe do got it. Who knows? Remy said he was in Thailand fucking eating on ladyboys and stuff. Who knows, man? He probably do got the money. Who knows? But Fat Joe ain't gonna put it out.
If not, then we ain't gotta go with the back and forth shit, throw shots on other niggas' records. Before he diss me on a song that he don't own, you know, we could go and put up some cash.
That was a shot right there. That's a heavy shot. Let's not forget, 38 Spesh owns his masters. He owns all his music. That's the benefit of being independent. Yeah, you're not gonna have a machine behind you. You're not gonna have all this industry compromised media platforms backing you. But at the end of the day, he owns all his shit. I see Jadakiss fans trying to act like he owns his masters. No, the fuck he don't. Def Jam owns Jadakiss's masters. Okay? And Diddy still got all the Locks' masters. We know that too. But Jadakiss ain't pressing Diddy for his masters when he was at that table on Drink Champs talking about partying with Diddy. He ain't pressed Diddy for his masters. We know that. For the Locks, we know that.
And do this the right way. I got a half a ticket on myself. And we could do this in the ring with no crowd because this ain't a popularity contest. 3 judges. We could have G-Rap, Rakim, and Big Daddy Kane as the judges.
That'd be fire.
We keep this shit all the way hip-hop.
That's all the way hip-hop.
You understand?
That's all the way hip-hop. That's a fire panel of judges right there, too. I ain't gonna hold you. But Jadakiss is ducking. He talking about he needs 72 million. Man, shut the fuck up. 72 million? My nigga, for 72 million, we could finally get a Spawn movie, nigga. We haven't had a Spawn movie since the 90s. Matter of fact, 72 million, let's get that Static Shock movie. That's gonna make way more of a return on investment than a fucking Jadakiss battle. Let's be real, man. Okay? But let's go here, y'all, because compromised media is really coming together to try to protect. I don't know what they're trying to do. They're trying to really blackball this man's 38 Spesh by hiding it behind, oh, we want to protect Chrissy. Oh, shut the fuck up. Y'all made y'all picks before he ever even dropped that record. Okay? Y'all want to protect this weirdo, Jomo.
You're holla at us. Bro. He's giving me makeup and doing my nails at the same. Look at my shirt. I'm a model for real. Runway Paris. Don't play with.
Yo, Jomo was out here talking about how another man dressed. Let's talk about how you dress, nigga. You out here wearing a fucking see-through purple blouse, getting makeup done, and acting like you some type of bad bitch. Like, look at this nigga, bro. But this is the nigga y'all think, oh, yeah, 38 Spesh got to be scared now because he going to run into Jim Jones. What the fuck Jim Jones going to do? We saw when Dame Dash was in his face trying to box in Harlem, and Jim Jones ain't want no parts of it. He ain't want no parts of it. Even his wife, Chrissy, knew he wasn't like that because she was getting in the middle of it, trying to separate the two. And Jomo didn't say, yo, shorty, get up out of here. This is between men. Go home. Get out of here. Jomo ain't want nothing. He was hiding behind Chrissy. Matter of fact, yeah, we're going to pull up that footage too. Yo, Jomo, what happened when Dame Dash was in your face trying to box and you ain't want no parts of that at all? And you were saying, Dame Dash was like, yo, nigga, you work out for what? He said, I don't work out to fight. I work out to look good. Yeah, we know you're not trying to fight. We saw when you got beat up by those white niggas at the airport, and then you ran to the police talking about they jumped me. Right, Jomo. We know. We saw you running at the rock. We saw all of this, nigga. You not like that. You're not like that. You hide behind other niggas, a bunch of send-offs who you don't care about their freedom. You don't care about what they got, what they are risking by fucking trying to stand for you. You hide behind the feds, allegedly, in my opinion, based on what I've seen.
Bro, they just giving me makeup and doing my nails at the same. Look at my shirt. I'm a model for real. Runway Paris. Don't play with me. You heard? Get it.
My nigga, you wearing a wife beater under a see-through purple blouse, bro. Getting your makeup done. Come on, get out of here, bro. Jomo, you a fucking joke. You're a fucking joke. But let's go here, y'all. Let's go to the compromised media platforms that are going out of their way to start this trend of trying to blackball 38 Spesh from this industry after all the work he's put in. All right? Bro, 38 Spesh don't got to get co-signed by no fucking Joe Budden or Parks. He has a whole album with Cool G Rap. He's co-signed by Havoc. He raps with all the best MCs from New York. Okay? Real MCs. Niggas that you don't see on the Joe Budden podcast. But let's go right here, y'all. Mind y'all, this is fair use, copyright law established in 1976, Section 107. This is for entertainment, educational, commentary purposes. Okay? Let's go here, y'all. Let me play some music in the background just so we could make sure that we're good in terms of playing this footage. Matter of fact, let me make this little. Let's do this. Hold up. Let's do this. Give me 1 second. All right. Let's go right here.
You hate the beat?
I hate the beat, and I wish you would have called me to mix it. The mix is horrible.
What do you hate about the beat?
It's not the right bop for this record for me.
Yep. Is that true with all beats that are around that BPM?
Yes. Kinda. It's the bop more than the BPM. Like the bop is like a late bop, and that's not aggressive enough for me. Like the sound is aggressive, the big horns and shit, but like the feel of it is like.
So if he hollers at you, what you would say? Well, does the BPM not determine the bop?
It does and it doesn't. The pocket can be the pocket,
which is
regardless
the BPM.
of the BPM. How it falls, how shit lands.
The bop. Let me hear some more. Yeah. Let me hear some more. All right, but
it's really the kicks. The kicks are kind of like behind.
Yeah, something is behind.
It's not this. It's laid back.
I understand. We nerd now. Go ahead.
Yeah,
you know, I can tell when a diss track is trash. We start talking about kicks in the box and the BPM.
Well, I think the presentation is so boring.
No, you're not wrong. I'm just saying, if it's fire, we wouldn't even be thinking about that right away. I agree with everything you just said. That's where the critique comes in. Yeah. I agree with everything you just said. I don't like the beat. I don't like the tempo. But I also this is my first time hearing it, and I'm underwhelmed. I'll just say that.
Before we even get to that though, because 38 Spesh performed at the 7 o'clock stage at Summer Jam.
Yeah.
And he tried to use that moment to go on there and freestyle this to diss, them.
Yeah.
The problem with that is when you're on the 7 o'clock stage,
ain't nobody in that bitch.
Nobody's there.
Yeah.
Has Joe Budden ever performed at Summer Jam? And I'm not talking about Pump It Up. I'm not talking about 2003. Has Joe Budden ever performed Padded Room at Summer Jam? Did he perform Angel in My Life at Summer Jam? Or In My Sleep? Sometimes in my sleep, I'll be talking. Did he perform the Mood Music at Summer Jam? At the pre-stage or the main stage? This is what's whack about these dudes, bro. They really trying to downplay other niggas' careers when y'all careers ain't like that. All right? Yeah, I was a fan of Joe Budden's music, but nobody else was. I used to get laughed out the room when I said, yo, Joe Budden is nice. They'll be like, oh, what you mean? Pump it up, pump it up, pump it up. They don't know your catalog, nigga. Have you performed Different Love off of Some Love Lost at Summer Jam? I don't know. I'm asking the question. But anyway. Hey, Ice, has Arsenal ever performed at Summer Jam? Okay, right.
So it kind of
we weren't even in there.
Word. Like you try to make a moment out of it at Summer Jams, New York.
They were saying this is Spesh at Summer Jam, and I'm looking at the crowd like, is it Summer Jam? Because that don't
We'll
look
get to
like
that.
We're gonna get to that.
We're gonna cover that.
Yeah.
But this was the pre-show,
Right. He was on the 7 o'clock.
And Summer Jam is on a Friday now, not a Saturday. So a Saturday
Sunday,
pre-show.
used to be Sunday.
Sunday, you're right. So we're not mad at the Sunday pre-show because ain't nobody at work.
Exactly.
The people that want to go to the pre-show can go to the pre-show. On a Friday, the pre-show is different.
They fucked that up. We'll get to the Summer Jam review later.
Yeah, he did a lot of, well, just about Spesh real quick.
Yeah.
He did a lot of antics even with this. He's walking around backstage Summer Jam with the cameras. I'm looking because I think somebody said it was in the militia or Jim. I'm one of them, excuse me. But I'm looking.
So y'all don't even know what happened, but y'all want to go on this podcast and try to speak about this situation, but you don't even know the background of the situation. Fat Joe threatened him with some type of militia. Okay? Jim Jones threatened him saying that he's gonna have a hot summer. This is all before the record ever dropped. So Spesh was trying to keep this hip hop. These niggas is trying to take it well beyond that. But of course, you're gonna hear more ignorant takes from these dudes because they haven't even looked into the situation. They've chosen their side. They're standing on that side, and they're not calling this with balls and strikes. Pause if necessary.
For where y'all at, basically, is what he's saying. And Kiss kind of responded, Summer Jam is the safest place to be. Because, of course, all the security. Especially if you're performing on the 7 o'clock early stage. There's nobody there. So you're walking around doing these antics. You freestyling. Nobody heard it. Nobody saw you. It's a bad setup to now put this record out and to be this.
Well, I think it missed.
Yo, y'all niggas is old as hell. Why don't y'all call out Fat Joe for making these violent threats towards niggas in their fucking 50s? Why aren't y'all calling out all this other shit that they're trying to take it outside of rap? But y'all not, because again, this is compromised media. Y'all got some type of memo, a script to follow from Rock Nation in order to try to manipulate the people, socially engineer the masses to try to blackball 38 Spesh's career. And it's not going to work because the brother's independent. He don't need none of you niggas. He's never needed y'all niggas in order to put out his music, make his money, develop his fan base, and do what he wants to do as an MC.
I'm not mad at using that opportunity to make a moment. Like,
but
you have to do that.
To make a moment.
I understand that, but you don't get that opportunity to be in a arena full of people. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Sure. Like, it's not, right. Even though we can judge it in hindsight because we don't love the record or whatever, but using that moment to preview a diss track, even if no one's there, and making some moments backstage is the right thing to do, unfortunately, when you're trying to make much people pay attention to shit.
You don't like the execution.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay,
I agree with what you're saying. I agree.
It just seems like more clout chasey shit that's been on, like I've been saying from the rip.
First of all, and there's a lot of points to hit on this, so I'll try to not speak as slow as I normally do. First of all, anticipation was way too high.
Yeah.
People were expecting something. He was teasing something. He was leading up to it. You shot a video. You got Fat Joe and Jadakiss lookalikes.
Right.
You're at the Summer Jam. I'm rolling with what Park say. If you bold, be bold. Do it in Daytown. Go ahead and do it.
But, Joe, that's like when niggas be saying I'm in your hood, but I'm in your hood at 4 in the morning when ain't nobody outside.
How the fuck is that the same thing, bro? Like this is what, yo, Ice, just shut the fuck up, dude. Like you got Young Jeezy over Nas. Your hip hop takes is invalid, bro. You got Gucci Mane over fucking Prodigy and Jay-Z and all these other cats. Your opinion on hip hop means absolutely nothing. And your opinion on the streets, it don't move me at all. How the fuck is calling somebody out at Summer Jam the same as pulling up to somebody's hood at 4 in the morning? What the fuck are you talking about?
And I understand that, but he's booked to perform at Summer Jam.
Before
pre-show or main stage, that's a big moment, especially for an underground act.
Yeah,
so he is supposed to go up there and relish in that. I'm not mad at that. Anticipation was too high to under-deliver. Okay. And I think the consensus is that he did under-deliver with this one. 2, I agree with Parks. I didn't think about the bot, but I did think about the BPM. If you're dissing somebody, let's speed it up a little bit. Let's get some, it's adrenaline, it's the chakras, it's
Joe Budden, did your diss record to Drake Afraid? That was a fire beat. That was a fast-paced, up-tempo, high RPM beat. Really? Like, what exactly are you talking about? Because you're contradicting. Again, Joe Budden really relishes on the fact that the vast majority of people that watch this podcast don't know his music. They don't know nothing about his rap career. They know about Pump It Up. That's it. Maybe Ordinary Love Shit 3. Over the Frank Ocean Novocaine beat. Babe, that's it. So again, we could go back to your diss records and break down these beats and like really? Okay, got you.
Let me ask y'all a question. If you dissing somebody, regardless of what the BPMs are, if the lyrics is fire, does it really matter?
It does. The presentation matters.
It does. The beat is always going to matter.
Yes.
How it's received, and a lot of the consumers, the beat is a large part of that. We'll catch what you're saying at some other time. The beat is important. But that's their style. He slowed it down. That's my third point. Spesh is already on record saying, Jim Jones, you're not qualified to even speak in rapper conversations.
He's definitely not. Jomo don't write his own shit. Jomo wasn't even originally a rapper. Mace and Cam had to teach him how to rap. He was just a hype man doing cartwheels for Cam. Like, what are we actually talking about? He was the nigga that had a free crib at his grandma's spot. He was constantly inviting niggas to go over there. Like, yo, y'all want to chill in my crib? I got a free crib. Like he was the one begging other niggas to help put him on. Right? But let's go right here, Joe Budden, because again, you talking about beats. You dropped this song for Drake. Again, when you dropped all those 11 records that Drake never responded to.
To me, only her because I thought you were being honest with me. So I'm gonna try and do this honorably without the sponsoring fee. What's most alarming to me? This is emotional for you, robust such as the calm in me. Easy to put off notes and thug harmonies.
This beat is fire. Parks, did you co-sign this beat? Yeah, this is around the time when Joe Budden was working with Parks. Parks on the board, real nigga in the booth. Yeah, I know your music, nigga. I listen to Dreamers, bro. I know Dreamers off of Moo Music 4. You can't. I could go outside right now and ask 100 people, yo, do you know Dreamers by Joe Budden off Moo Music 4? None of them know that shit. None of them. More CI smoking, more cancer, more arguing, more resistance. It seems like the closer we get, there's more distance. Nobody knows that shit, nigga. Anyway, let's go back here. We're going to get back to your music soon, Joe Budden, because it's going to come very prevalent to this conversation that you're having here.
Okay, then why are we dedicating, I'm sorry, 80%, 90% of a diss track toward Jim Jones? For me, that seems counterproductive if you're that dismissive of who he is, which you said you were. Fourth, I'm totally against dissing Chrissy.
1,000%.
1,000%. Always. That's where it lost. That's where you get the bozo land. That's where like what?
Bozo land. So first of all, he ain't even diss Chrissy. Like, he's dissing Jim Jones. You want to be a real nigga so bad, you got Alpo's old bitch. But Poe says she don't blow dick. Poe says she ain't blow dick. Right. That's a diss? That's really dissing Chrissy like that? Not really. Yeah, she's getting some shots. Just like Faith Evans got some shots when Tupac was dissing Big. Just like Nas's baby mother was getting shots by Jay-Z on Super Ugly. Like, what are we actually talking about? But y'all niggas was celebrating Kendrick Lamar dropping a diss record, putting fake pedophile allegations on Drake. So that's not bozo land. But y'all were all dancing to it. Y'all were dancing to it. Y'all played it back over and over again. I remember it. Loving it. Not at once question, hold up, wait, do you have any evidence of this? Like, you just gonna say that? What real nigga puts a pedophile jacket on another man, bro? How is that real? How is that having any type of integrity at all in what you say and what you put out there as an MC? Bozo land. Joe Budden, I think you was in bozo land when you was sleepwalking, butt naked, knocking on other people's apartments, right? You had a whole thing with that. Remember that situation? I think that was bozo land. How you was out here butt naked, trying to go into people's apartments. They got you on Ring camera. You're butt naked outside of a whole fucking family's door where children can see you. I think that's bozo land. I think it's bozo land when you was on your podcast talking about molesting your dog. I think that's bozo land. You're against dissing Chrissy, so Chrissy deserves more respect than Tahiri? Chrissy deserves more worship and honor than Esther Baxter? Because you're talking about, oh, you're against niggas rapping about a man's wife, but you didn't even protect your women from yourself, nigga. Again, I know your catalog, boy. I listened to Downfall. Again, I could go outside right now and ask 100 people, yo, have you heard Joe Budden Downfall? Nobody heard it, bro. Nobody's heard it. I'm part of the 0.5% of niggas that heard this record. And this is what you said.
This is no boy, did you ever think about what it would do to your home? What's his name? Where's he live? What is it he offers? What's he got to give? And I love you so much that when I caught on your fibs, I hit you like a man, you wore it in your rib. You so much that when I caught on your fibs, I hit you like a man, you wore it in your rib. So much that when I caught on your fibs, I hit you like a man, you wore it in your rib.
So Chrissy deserves more respect than Tahiri? Because you was putting hands on Tahiri. You said you loved her so much that when you caught onto her fibs, you hit her like a man. She wore it in her ribs. Really? Hold up. Then we go here on Ordinary Love Shit 3. Again, I know your catalog, nigga. Where you're talking about your relationship with Esther Baxter. And you said this.
All I arguing and yapping, Percocets and muscle relaxers in a napkin. Can't believe that it happened. I lost my unborn daughter when we fought. I'm thinking I killed Aspen. That it happened. I lost my unborn daughter when we fought. I'm thinking I killed Aspen. That I missed all the arguing and yapping, Percocets and muscle relaxers in a napkin. Can't believe that it happened. I lost my unborn daughter when we fought. I'm thinking I killed Aspen.
Yo, Esther was bad as shit. But you lost your unborn daughter when you fought. You thinking you killed Aspen, which was your unborn daughter's name that y'all gave to her. So you out here beating on pregnant women, making them lose their children. But so that woman doesn't deserve more respect than Chrissy, though. Oh, no, though. You can't say nothing about Chrissy, who's a public figure, who was on Love and Hip Hop, who is known to the masses. So once you become a public figure, it's open game to be scrutinized, criticized, and talked about by the people. That's just what it is. If Jomo didn't want Chrissy to get talked about, maybe he shouldn't have been on there with on Love and Hip Hop with her. But you said you lost your daughter when you fought. You thinking you killed Aspen. You did an interview with Charlemagne where you said that you had Esther on the ground and you was sitting on her stomach. You was sitting on her stomach while she's pregnant, and then she lost the little girl. God bless that little girl, by the way. I don't mean no disrespect to these children. I'm talking about your actions, about what you did. So how the fuck can you talk about a nigga dissing a woman when you beat on women, nigga? Mind you, this nigga was in his 30s doing this shit. And there's other allegations of this as well from other women that you have in the past. I'm just going by the shit you admitted to, though. Even your first baby mother, you said she attacked you with a knife because she was defending herself from what you were doing to her. Right. Well, okay, but we got to protect Chrissy, right? We got to protect Chrissy. Okay, you sound like a damn clown, bro. That don't even make no fucking sense. That's bozo land to me. That's bozo land.
Sorry, 80%, 90% of a diss track toward Jim Jones. For me, that seems counterproductive if you're that dismissive of who he is, which you said you were. Fourth, I'm totally against dissing Chrissy.
1,000%. 1,000.
Always.
That's where I lost.
That's where you get to bozo land.
That's where I lost.
Like, what are you doing?
That's where I lost.
Now, from his perspective, war is war. Nope. I just don't think that that's wise. I've been consistent in that. He thinks he's dissing Jim Jones and Jadakiss and whoever, and you dissing Rock Nation and Bird Gang and all the people that all of these people are affiliated with. So
that's the real thing. That's why you're taking the stance that you're taking, because he's dissing Rock Nation, right? Whose president of the label is Desiree Perez, an actual federal informant, right? We know Rock Nation is affiliated with Joe Budden in this podcast. He's trying to get these deals with Rock Nation. We know Rock Nation affiliated with Jim Jones. This is who y'all really trying to be on good terms with the stance that you're taking on this situation. And this is what I call compromised media. This is the very definition of compromised media because of your deals, your relationships, and the ventures that you're trying to be on in this industry. You got to take certain stances and be gatekeepers to try to blackball an independent artist, which is disgusting, Joe, because in your career, you dealt with gatekeepers. You dealt with being blackballed after you were attacking and dissing Jay-Z, right? You spoke on all of this before. And it was at one point, the gun was pointed towards you. But Joe Budden, you've shown to be such a weak ass nigga that, yeah, you dealt with all of that. But now once you're in a position to do it to somebody else, you're with it. You're like these dudes that get molested as children and then grow up to molest children themselves on some Hassan Campbell shit. All right, that's what you're doing right now, which shows me you're just a fraud, dog. Which means that you've always been a low-life scumbag, but things weren't in your favor at one point. But once you started to get into some position to do it to somebody else, now you're trying to be a gatekeeper and blackball other independent acts. And that's just pathetic to me, bro.
That's musicians, that's venues, it's too much to name. If you down to do that, see, I think he just doing some rapper shit, which is what I said on some old school. Hey, I came in the game thinking I could rap with everybody. Let's rap, nigga. I'm better than you, nigga. But that wasn't the game. It's what.
So Joe Budden, what happened when you went on a video on Joe Budden TV and you said that you're better than Method Man, right? And then Raekwon and those Wu-Tang affiliates ran up on you, snuffed you, put you on camera on Blog Talk Radio, and you had this ice pack on your face, and the stuff that you dealt with after the fact, where the industry was trying to blackball you based on your opinions of yourself as a rapper. What's so different about what you were saying about Method Man versus what 38 Spesh is saying about Jadakiss? Mind you, you were way more disrespectful to Method Man than 38 Spesh ever was to Jadakiss. For y'all that probably don't know about this situation, let me pull this up for y'all. This is what he was saying about Method Man. I remember this video when it came out too. Let's see, where do they have it? Yeah, right here. You were upset about a media platform, a hip-hop media platform, and them not highlighting you as an MC. Now with your podcast, you don't highlight no real rappers, no real MCs, no real lyricists. You've become everything that you once hated. Okay? But look at what he was saying about Method Man, and really think about what Spesh was saying about Jadakiss. What was worse?
And loves what he does and loves the culture and the craft. When I see blasphemy like this, let me find some more.
Blasphemy, just straight up blasphemy.
Dougie Fresh is 19.
Go to the other side of the bracket. Let's go to the other side.
I cannot tell a lie. I feel some type of way about this. AZ is 30. Nas is 3. I'm confused, yo. Grand Puba's 23.
I don't know what this is.
To any of you rappers out there who have seen this list and agree with it or disagree with what I'm saying, let me find the right way to word
Go back to the other side because I'm about to yell. I just want to see it, make sure my dude is on that list.
MF Doom is 28. I think that they just was trying to look for the great pairings here.
They were looking for the great pairings.
Monch versus Andre 3000.
Let me see. Where's that at?
Jay-Z versus Freeway. Freeway's number 31. Jay-Z's number 2. ODB versus Devin the Dude. But they don't put no words up here that says we're just trying to look for the dope pairings.
Right.
I rap better than most of these niggas.
How many people on this list do you feel
that can compete with you or are better than
I'm
you?
easily better than more than half of the people on this list.
More than 32 of these people then.
Well,
you're better than more than 32.
No, it's 32.
Oh no, this
32.
Oh my goodness.
32
and 32. So you're better than 64 of these people.
Whoa. Am I getting this right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yeah.
It's 4 times 32.
Right. So you're better than 60. You say more than half. You're better than 64 or better of these people. You feel?
I'm better than 50 of these people.
I ain't gonna sit there and ask you who I don't feel like doing.
So Joe Budden, is he upset that he's not being highlighted on a list that was put out by Vibe magazine? But how many rappers do you highlight on your podcast? I stopped watching this nigga's podcast once I realized this nigga only wants to talk about Janae Aiko. He wants to talk about Janae Aiko and SZA all day and not highlight any real rappers. But at the time when he was actually rapping and putting out music, he was upset at these same platforms doing the same thing to him.
You don't have to. I would love to prove it. So any of you niggas that's seeing this and have seen this and think that what I'm saying is wrong, I would love for you to prove it to me. Because I think I rap better than most of you niggas, personally. Actually, I don't think, I'm sure of it. This is crazy. Love Method Man to death. He's number 9. You mean to tell me if Method Man was standing in front of my face right this second and we had to rap back and forth, that Method Man would be the victor?
That'd be a good battle. I can't call that. And I'm actually a fan of Joe Budden's old music, right? I'm one of the few niggas that really think Joe Budden could rap. I heard Angel in my life. Bro, Method Man is still rapping to this day, bro. Still dropping classic verses. Go listen to Method Man's verse on the Conway song Lemonade or Lemon. Like Method Man is still dropping verses to this day in his fucking 50s, nigga. So if we're talking about all time, yeah, niggas are gonna have Method Man over you because he's been doing this for over 30 years at a high level. But all because Joe Budden said he was better than Method Man, a whole industry got together to blackball him. He had threats of violence. Actual violence was done to him. But yet he sees no problem with the same thing happened to 38 Spesh, or because he said he had a better verse than Jadakiss on Sunday School. Do y'all see the issue that I have with this nigga right now?
Against me? Am I feeling myself? Should I slow down?
Screen went black after that. The screen went black after that statement.
I don't want to talk about this anymore. This is crazy. I'm gonna get back to work.
Where's Joel Ortiz at on that?
Joel Ortiz is not on the list.
That is
mind ya, that's all he said about Method Man. He got blackballed. He got attacked. He had threats of violence done to him. All the gatekeepers got together to try to ruin Joe Budden's rap career, all because he said he was better than Method Man. Now 15 years later, he's actually like 17 years later, he's doing the same thing to 38 Spesh. You a sucker for that, bro. You an actual sucker for that. Let's go back here.
Way bigger than that. So if you're down to do that, cool. This and Chrissy just seems like a total misstep.
I never loved this in family, especially this early in the game before we even get to like real mudslinging.
Yeah,
like this started from wearing a white tee or whatever the fuck Jim Jones' initial diss was. Like we don't need to go to.
That's not what he said, Parks. You're a fucking liar, nigga. Not only did Jim Jones start talking about how that man's clothes fit, which is some homosexual, homoerotic type of thoughts that man was having, he then threatened him with a hot summer. What does that mean, Parks? I know you're a Jewish white dude who ain't from the hood, but I think you've been around hip-hop long enough to tell me what the fuck does it mean when somebody's telling you you're gonna have a hot summer as a threat. But again, they're not going to tell the truth about how this situation got to where it is. Come on, man. Stop it, bro. What are you talking about? Jadakiss has not been as disrespectful to Spesh as Fat Joe or Jomo has been.
Vibes.
I agree.
Personal opinion.
Wow, look at Ice. Look at Ice right here saying, yeah, I don't co-sign niggas talking about family. Bro, do you say that to Arsenal? Do you say that to Arsenal, your cousin, who's an actual battle rapper right now, known as Mr. Disrespect? Do you keep that same energy with Arsenal?
Once again, I'm here in another cracker's country. In another cracker's face. Taking another cracker's money. Let's go! Now, if this cracker smile, I'm gonna say ain't nothing fucking funny. You are ugly. You got any respect for the relative that passed, I should get slapped for this. What I'm saying is, I shouldn't be able to say another motherfucking word after this. But I'm glad your uncle dead, fathead.
I'm glad your uncle's dead. So, Ice, you saying, oh, you're totally against niggas dissing family in rap. Do you keep this same energy with Arsenal? You a sucker, nigga. You're not keeping it real with your stance on this situation, bro, because it's not consistent to what you do anytime before this. Do y'all keep this same energy with Arsenal? He's talking about niggas dead family members.
Say another motherfucking word after this. But I'm glad your uncle dead, fathead. He wasn't nothing but a knucklehead crackhead with a head full of ringworms and a face full of blackheads. He deserved to get caught in the crossfire when that Mac spread, and if God gave him a second chance at life, I wish him back there.
So, Ice, did you talk to Arsenal after this battle? Like, yo, bro, I don't respect that. You should leave family out of it, especially dead family. Like, that's touchy. Don't do that. Do you keep that same energy? What else they got here in this compilation? They got multiple compilations of Arsenal just being disrespectful, talking about niggas' kids and they family members and they wives, all of that shit.
Promise you, this battle I ain't gonna mention shit about your dead daddy. Now your dead daddy, PCP is what that nigga was smoking. I just lied to your motherfucking face because promises are meant to be broken.
Yo, Ice, did you talk to Arsenal about this? Or are you just picking and choosing? Because you want that deal with Rock Nation. You want to go behind those closed doors and party with Michael Rubin at the all-white party and be sandwiched between all these guys like Kyle Kuzma and Lil Baby. Is it because you want to get invited to a Diddy party? Is this why you're following this script of trying to be this gatekeeper, trying to blackball 38 Spesh? Did you tell Arsenal the same thing? Because Arsenal still does this to this day.
In my left nostril, and then I put you in your place. I do some more disrespectful shit like dig in my left nostril and pluck the booger in your face. Why? Because I'm a low chimney, weed, hookah, cigarette. I want all kind of smoke.
All right, I don't want to get flagged, so let's I think I've already made my point. Okay? In a rap battle, and I would never try to censor Arsenal. I would never try to censor Arsenal. I think he has every right to say all of these things in a battle because hip-hop is supposed to be a platform for free speech. All right? Censorship has no place in hip-hop. So y'all trying to go out of your way to try to censor bars, saying, oh, you're going too far. You're actually being anti-hip-hop.
You really think you could rap and out-rap? Then do it. Rap his ass under the bus. Right. Like, yo, you that low-hanging... Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of this.
But especially, Chrissy, to me, I'm not a fan of this and nobody wife.
Mm-hmm.
But some people just are known for minding their business. Some people are known for the silence. Some people...
No, I don't give a fuck. She was on Love and Hip Hop. She's a public figure. She's known to the public, which means she's in a position where she could be criticized, scrutinized, and talked about. This is not like he found this nigga's private wife who's never been on camera, never been shown to the public, and putting her out there and dissing her. This is somebody that has a public fingerprint on the internet, in the media, and can be looked at and pointed to. If Jim Jones didn't want Chrissy to ever be talked about, he should have never did Love and Hip Hop with her. He should have never put her out there. He should have kept her in the house, kept her private, kept his family life private. Or probably he shouldn't go out there talking shit about other niggas, if that's the case. But what are we doing here?
People, the way they silent is so gangster.
Yeah, gotta respect it.
What are you doing, yo?
Not a soul.
Like those people, those people you don't involve in whatever side show you're doing.
This is new era diss record, which is weird coming from Spesh, who's of age. You know what I'm saying? Like going to the family and mudslinging is not like the cloth of rapper that he used.
Do y'all keep this same energy when these new age drill rappers is smoking on niggas' dead homies, talking about dead homies, talking about dead family members, all this other shit? Do y'all keep that same energy or no? Chrissy's alive and well. These words on Fool's Mate ain't gonna do nothing to her at all. Like y'all sound like suckers right now, dog. And y'all were partying and dancing to that whack ass Kendrick Lamar diss record, putting a fake pedophile jacket on another man. Y'all were celebrating that whack ass song Meet the Grams, where he's talking about Drake's son and putting a daughter on him that we still haven't seen Drake's daughter, because Kendrick's a fucking lying ass, bitch ass weirdo, right? Whose dad got robbed at the chicken spot he worked at, then got fucking was forced to give free chicken to the nigga every single day. Mind you, that nigga was the nigga that is Kendrick's boss right now, who's getting all of his money, who's getting a piece of his entire career. All right, Kendrick, you a sucker for that anyway.
Usually portrays.
We lost the plot.
Yeah.
This started with him and Jadakiss, and now we on him and Jim Jones and his wife.
Yeah, I ain't like
We've left your lyrical ability now.
Right.
Now they judging your song making. You probably blackballed from a few things. Probably a few events that you shouldn't attend now, for sure. And it's like, for what? For the
Like, look at this. Look at these niggas celebrating grown ass men getting so sensitive about words that they're gonna resort to violence. They're co-signing this. They have nothing negative to say about it. They have nothing to say like, yo, we don't want things to get like that. Yo, Jomo, yo, you a clown for even putting that out there, trying to threaten this man. There's no pushback to Jomo because these niggas is scared of Jomo for whatever fucking reason. The nigga that never works on legs, all he does bench press all fucking day. He got these toothpick legs, so he can get taken down real easily in any type of fight, which is why he ain't want to box Dame Dash in Harlem, right? Like, come on, man, y'all sound like suckers right now, bro.
fans' first impression from that diss track? Like, it ain't even like you did this and then followed with like a plan. Like, I don't understand what 38 Spesh is doing. Yes, he can rap. Yes, I like him. This is improper planning, improper strategy, and just this song is
This is like the internet talk you into jumping off a bridge in a bad way.
But even if when you jumping with a parachute, that's cool. That rap ain't the parachute.
Yeah.
That song is not the parachute.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
I do.
Well, this song is like step 5 or 6 in bad steps that he's taking.
Yeah,
I agree.
And I wanted to say, you know what? After hearing it, well, as it was playing when I first heard it, I'm like, all right, maybe he's doing the old jab and try to bait somebody. You're not trying to bait Jadakiss.
Bro, I thought it was.
But
AI.
you can't bait Jadakiss.
I thought it was AI.
Again, these legacies are established, etched in stone. They some of the greatest already. Not to sit there and have a glaze off back to honey buns, but these people that's just like waking up and trying to rap every day to feed their families. That era's behind us. The era's past us now. It's like when people talk to me about some rap shit. Hey,
so why were you talking about Method Man? This was 2009. This is like 15 years into Method Man's career. He's already been established. He's a motherfucking legend. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame type shit. Why were you going at Method Man then? Why were you trying to bait Method Man into some type of back and forth? Why'd you drop diss records to Inspect the Deck and Cannabis and all these other motherfuckers who's already been established, had a career well before yours? Like, what are you talking about? You're not keeping it consistent. You're a motherfucking hypocrite.
Cool, nigga. Think what you think. Whatever I did it. And whatever we think that's not where I'm at today.
Right.
I don't understand it. I don't. And I was trying to invite him up here to speak to 38 Spesh directly. But I ain't in the pig, the mudslinging. Once you do that,
yeah.
What you want me to do? I can't sit next to you.
Yeah.
I agree 1,000%.
Wow.
It went from I can't wait to what he says, and when you listen, like, come on, man.
Yeah, like we went from.
I thought that, and I really thought he would give Jadakiss more. That's what I'm saying. Like you had me excited about Jadakiss. I saw Jadakiss,
and he typing, "It's more coming."
Yeah, I saw Jada Instagram. But Jadakiss said he was just paying a tribute to his uncle that passed away. But I'm like, oh shit, it's about to get nasty, nigga. And then I heard that, I'm like, I felt like, and I'm not taking anything from Jim because Capo's my man.
Yo, Queens Flip, you come from battle rap, nigga. You come from battle rap. Do y'all have this same energy when niggas be dissing Remy when they battle Easy? Or do y'all celebrate it? Do y'all want to hear the bars? And are y'all entertained by it? Because anytime Easy battles, Remy's getting all types of shots thrown at her. Now, Remy don't do herself no favors, which is why, again, I support it and I co-sign it. Anything goes in a lyrical back and forth in a type of battle situation, especially when there was already all types of disrespect shown well before any of the music came out. Like, Queens Flip, you come from battle rap, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about? You a sellout, dog. All because y'all want that Rock Nation money, because y'all want to get some booty rubs by Michael Rubin at the all-white party or in his private jet, right? Y'all clowns, bro.
It looked like a little bit of picking and choosing.
Y'all want to take fucking bubble baths with Leor Cohen and all this other type of shit. So y'all gonna try to follow this script that y'all are given to try to blackball an independent rap artist. Really?
To me,
yeah,
it was a bunch of picking and choosing. You heard all of
it. Why would you go swinging at Jim? Yo, dog. Why the f we swinging at Jim Jones? Hey, we in rapper land now. Hey, let's keep Jim Jones out the club. And I don't necessarily feel like that. I feel like Jim Jones is a much improved rapper.
He is,
But if we in MC land, hey, keep him out.
Jim Jones fucking sucks. And I'm glad 38 Spesh shot at him because that nigga, nobody else is shooting at Jim Jones. He out here trying to disrespect Lloyd Banks. He out here talking about he better than Nas. And Lloyd Banks and Nas, they both feel as though, man, there ain't no response. Who cares about Jomo? But now this has gone too far. Niggas gotta shoot at Jomo. Niggas gotta put him in his place and say, nigga, rap. Prove it then, nigga. You said you have a better discography than 99% of New York MCs all time. Really? Lobby Boys? The Landlord album? Really? No, you don't. You suck, bro. Nobody takes you seriously, nigga. I'm happy 38 Spesh shot at Jomo because he's been getting away with all types of disrespect to real rappers for a long time already. But y'all not gonna bring none of that up, right? Okay.
The club. There you go. There you go that nigga right there. He's in front of you in the same spot. And Spesh say, because Kiss only said 2 lines to me, I'm saying 2 lines to him. You not him. Right. He can do that because.
So why did you think Method Man should respond to you? Why were you trying to shoot at Inspector Deck? Like what? Yo, the hypocrisy, bro. The hypocrisy is killing me right now. Because again, Joe Budden knows the vast majority of people listening don't know nothing about this nigga's background or his history as an MC, bro. None of these niggas listen to Escape Route. None of these niggas know the song Clothes on a Mannequin. None of these niggas heard But Dumb Out. None of these niggas heard this shit.
He came out in 95.
Nigga, you called him out. He said 2 lines to you. You was worth 2 lines to him.
And if that's your theory, Jim ain't give you what you gave him.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if your theory is, Kiss only said 2 lines to me, so I'm gonna give him 2 lines.
He said,
yo, so what happens if Max B want to get up there? Has Max B been on the Joe Budden podcast? Because Max B said Chrissy touched it in Miami. Has Max B been up there yet since he got out? I don't hear y'all. I hear y'all talking about nothing but. Oh, here we go. Look.
Yo.
What's up? This Big Bell. What's going on? Who this Joey Butterfucker? What's going on, baby?
Max, what the fuck is going on, Big Bell?
That's the Silver Surfer.
Hold up, man. Let me in my ear.
So you had no problem featuring Max B on your podcast. Max B said Chrissy touched it in Miami. Max B is the first nigga that was shooting at Chrissy when he was going through this back and forth with Jim Jones. Are we serious right now? Why can't y'all keep it consistent? Like, what's wrong with you niggas? What's so hard about just keeping it real? Max B said she touched it in Miami.
Yeah, Pop. Tell you about this bitch. She's so sweet. I mean, every time this nigga turn his back, bitch out there fucking with them gangsters. Tell you about it. Yeah, even Chris, she love Mac. She touched it in Miami. She touched it in Miami. She touched it in Miami. Told me an opium. She love it in her family. She touched it in Miami. She touched it in Miami. She touched it in Miami. Told me an opium. She love it in all the bitches know I got a slag. Even she know it too. She tried to put her lips on me like she blow the flute. He hold a loop, just ask around a bit. 750 loop, I'm immaculate. Put it in your back and twist, bitch. Pull your skirt up, surely murder out. I keep the dirty pearl cock, word out, word. Turn me stick to your cornrows, fuck the cornhole. I send you to the crossroads, use the easy pass when we cross toes. Send your bullets across clothes, my flows is unbelievable. Oh, stinking bitch need Polydin, soak them in some bleach. And I heard the bitch swallow it, goggle it, Google it. Look up the bigger, I'm underway. Start the car, take a swig of some liquor. I'm underpaid, underscore, up in your hall. Loopies when she called me once. We left us in the back of the limo. She used to roll me blind. She love Mac. She touched it in Miami. She touched it in Miami. She touched it in Miami. Told me an opium. She love it in her family. She touched it in Miami. She touched it in Miami. She touched it in Miami.
The stank bitch on opium. She like it in her fanny. She touched it in Miami. She touched it in Miami. But Max B got nothing but love from Joe Budden, though. Nothing but love from Joe Budden.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a New York City legend on the phone.
Yeah.
You may know him as Max. You may know him as Big Avel. You may know him as the Silver Surfer.
My new shit, Don Valley, Don Snow. Let's get it.
Look at that intro. Look at that intro he got. Look how happy Joe Budden is. Max B, an absolute legend. The Silver Surfer, Big Avelli. Right? Big Avelli. That comes from the name where Max B said he's like the incarnation of Biggie, Pac, and Jay-Z. They co-signing it. They celebrating it. You a fucking hypocrite, nigga. You're a fucking hypocrite.
Yeah. It's my new shit. The boss Don. Don Big Avel, Don Snow, Don Valley. What it is, Joey Butterfucker, my motherfucking man. What's good, baby?
Max, first of all, before we go any further, we love you and we miss you, man.
Yeah, real shit.
We love you and we miss you. That's the most
I miss
important
y'all
thing.
too, man. I love y'all. I miss y'all too, man.
You love him. Yeah, she touched it in Miami. So we're like, I'm single-handedly proving that none of this shit that these niggas is talking on this platform is consistent with any of their other views outside of this situation. Ice is a fucking hypocrite. Budden is a fucking hypocrite. Parks is just a fucking lame who was promoting the vaccine on this podcast back during the pandemic. So that nigga, his opinion has never meant nothing to me. You're a clown, nigga. So 38 Spesh gets blackballed from your podcast, but you had Dr. Fauci up there. The fuck are you talking about? That's even worse, actually, nigga. You had Dr. Fauci on your fucking podcast promoting his crimes against humanity. We're going to talk about that tomorrow morning, by the way, where Dr. Fauci pled the fifth 111 times when being pressed by Congress regarding his crimes against humanity. So 38 Spesh can't go on the Joe Budden podcast, but Dr. Fauci can. You a sucker, nigga. But again, these are all Rock Nation approved guests on this podcast. And they are gatekeepers. They put out what they want to put out in order to be part of this social engineering project that's done by most of these funded media platforms. You had Dr. Fauci on your platform, but 38 Spesh can't be on there. You a sucker, nigga. And you ain't even ask him no real questions. You asked him, if I get the vaccine, could I go out there and fuck some broads? So I could go have sex with a woman with COVID if I got the vaccine? Really? This is the type of shit you're asking this man? Because again, y'all were given a script. Y'all were given a list of talking points and questions that you're allowed to ask this man. And y'all became purveyors of the narrative given by the state. All y'all niggas is sellouts. So is Kiss. I was going to talk about this tomorrow morning, but I'll talk about it right now too. Fuck you talking about, nigga. Kiss ain't nobody. To me, I don't respect Jadakiss at all because he's another mouthpiece for the state.
You are experiencing any symptoms of COVID-19, please quarantine at home or seek medical attention. Thanks for helping to keep New York City safe.
Just the fact that we're going to be hearing a Jadakiss laugh every time we take
people's going to be listening to that.
And people's going to be listening to it because you're a mouthpiece of the state. And look how happy this Israeli is. This Israeli dude. Look how excited he is that he got Jadakiss promoting this narrative to the people of New York City. But this is y'all champ? This is the New York's champ? Really? This nigga is just another mouthpiece for the state? I don't see 38 Spesh doing no goofy shit like this. This is Bozo Land territory. This to me, this is Bozo Land shit. Not this in Chrissy, Outpost ex-bitch who don't blow dick. This is Bozo Land right here. This is Bozo Land.
Jim was disrespectful and Jadakiss wasn't. But to my knowledge,
Talk about your clothes.
Jim was, that's pics, man. I don't respect
You talking about your clothes, my nigga. You talking about somebody's wife.
Yes, dropping a nuke on it. You know
what we talking about? Like, yeah. He said there's more.
And listen, respectfully, please don't shoot at me. I'm just chilling. I'm just commentating, calling it. Gotta call for your fight.
Yeah.
Now that we've heard the Spesh diss track,
it's fire.
Don't do it again.
No,
don't say Jada. Don't say Jadakiss. Sunkiss, Jada Pink, right? No, so he can't. No, Jada Fire. You can't say Jada Fire. They try to get me.
Just because you a bitch ass nigga that you never said Method Man's name ever again after those Wu-Tang niggas ran up through your face and your eye socket, that don't mean everybody got to be a coward like you, bro.
That's all this nigga said. It's no.
Yeah, there's more, but it's up to y'all if you want to hear.
He said, yeah. Look at that.
Yo, I hear a little bit more. I don't beat them. Go ahead.
So you said,
I don't beat them.
I know.
There you
go. My thing to this is,
that's enough for me though.
For those who know, they know 38 Spesh can rap.
I was A-Rap too.
There's a lot of people who's never, I'm not gonna say never, but this is their introduction to him.
Yeah.
This ain't do it.
This is not a good introduction.
This is
he's much better than this.
He's like,
yo, Ice. But again, you ain't say nothing to your cousin Arsenal when he's talking about people's dead relatives, talking about fucking their kids, saying all types of wild shit in these battles. You won't keep this same energy. Joe Budden, you saying Chrissy's not allowed to be talked about, but you had Max B on your platform giving nothing but praise and worship. I remember he said Chrissy touched it in Miami. You saying 38 Spesh ain't allowed on your podcast, but Dr. Fauci was, though. Dr. Fauci, the nigga that's being accused of crimes against humanity, pled the fifth 111 times. We're going to talk about it tomorrow morning. You had him up there, but 38 Spesh can't go up there. You a sucker, bro. You're an absolute sucker, dog. There's one more part I'm going to talk about, though, that he does it. Because, Joe, but there's some nasty shit you doing here, too. You trying to now put 38 Spesh's own people against him. We're going to get there right now. This is disgusting.
their introduction to him was calling out Kiss. Hey, who are you? How dare you call out Kiss? We know what Kiss do. He documented.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you? That's how a lot of people are looking at him.
Mm-hmm.
And we get this.
it's like, oh, nigga, go. You make better time responding than Nino Man. What you won't do?
Honestly, like, I feel like Spesh is proving the point of why some just leave. Yeah. Like, I feel like he's proven this with that. Whatever he did, don't direct that. So what's Jadakiss' real name again?
Jason. Mister.
Yeah, because the worst thing that could happen.
Jason Phillips, the privileged young boy that grew up with both parents, went to private school, has a who I believe is a Freemason father. Mind you, remember on Feel Me, Jadakiss said dad was never around. It's like, yeah, it was like he wasn't around much. But when your dad was on the Joe Budden podcast, apparently he was very involved in your life. Jadakiss on Feel Me said his dad was never around. He did some easy to block captain shit. But then we find out his dad was very involved in his life. So Jadakiss, you're a fraud. Joe Budden, you're a fraud. Ice, you don't even matter. You don't even matter, dog, at all. I respect Maul and Rory's opinion on hip hop more than fucking Ice, a nigga that got Young Jeezy over Nas. I don't give a fuck about your hip hop opinion, bro, at all.
It's for Jadakiss to call out of work.
Jadakiss ain't called out of work.
He ain't, because them locks niggas disciplined. But that's why. Like, if the locks was on still, like, if this was the 90s.
Oh no.
But the locks is old, the disciplined, and protein shakes and veggies and positivity and motivation and all of that going on. So cool, have it. But the responses are telling you something. Jadakiss commenting and saying, "Hey, that's a safe place that you in." Says, "I'm not rapping. We're not rapping no more." Fat Joe's response says what everybody is saying. Hey.
Well, we know Fat Joe ain't rapping. We know that. The fuck he gonna rap about? He need ghostwriters. He need people to help him. I'm gonna cut this short right here. We're not even gonna get to this nasty shit that he was trying to put Benny the Butcher against 38 Spesh, trying to put this narrative out there that this is all coming from jealousy that Spesh got towards Benny. You a weirdo for that, bro. You trying to project your own like trail of thinking, like your thought patterns, how you handle stuff, how you look at things. You're trying to project that onto Spesh, which is disgusting. The fuck is wrong with you, nigga? Come on, man. Where I want to go to here. Mind you, Jadakiss been ducking smoke with mad niggas, bro. Spesh ain't the first one. He been ducking smoke. We showed you on the last stream how he ducked that battle with Montana 300, who had 750,000 up to battle him, right? But Cuban Link also called out Jadakiss, right? Cuban Link called out Jadakiss, and we didn't hear nothing about that. Shout out to Cuban Link, who ain't afraid of competition, who ain't afraid of believing he's a better MC than other niggas. Yeah, some of y'all might be laughing, oh, Cuban Link better than Jadakiss. I don't got Cuban Link better than Jadakiss. I don't personally, but we gonna act like Cuban Link is whack? Go listen to Toe to Toe with Cuban Link and Big Pun, where he's going bar for bar with Big Pun. Go look at go watch the fucking the Terror. Go listen to the Terror Squad album. Cuban Link was one of the best rappers in Terror Squad.
And Jadakiss, you a baloney smoker, Jada. I'm tired. I'll let you rock, dog. Let you rock, man. Let you rock. Love me some Jadakiss. But you know what? When it comes to the lyricism, I will body you. I will body you on the track. Now pay attention to me if you want, or think I'm crazy if I want. Go check my resume.
Right.
Act like Jada doesn't respect what I do.
Yeah.
And if he doesn't, then let's go with it. Let's go with it. Go song for song. I dare you. This is what life, brought me to this. Life brought me to this. You know what I'm saying? I love Jada. One of my artists got down with my enemy, and he's still rocking them. Like, you still making them good. When you already know, Chris Rivers.
Right.
You know the story, right? Styles, Sheik helped out Chris Rivers. You know the story, my nigga. Ain't no question you ever asked that fat, disgusting piece of shit about
what real is real and put reality back into place. You didn't do that. So you know what? You playing with him. You rocking with him. You on the opposite side of what I'm on. So you know what? No matter how much love I got for you, brother, you can suck my dick.
Yo, what's crazy, right? Niggas will watch this stream and be like, fuck Cuban Link. Niggas don't got respect for Cuban Link, but y'all got all this respect for this fucking, this twink, Jomo. Y'all got all this respect for Jomo, though.
Holla at us. Bro, Daddy's giving me makeup and doing my nails at the same. Look at my shirt. I'm a model for real. Runway Paris. Don't play with me. You heard? Get it right.
Hey, yo, look at the face this nigga's making. So y'all don't respect Cuban Link, but y'all respect Jomo. Facts, too. Shout out to Chris Rivers. But Jadakiss ain't gonna ask Fat Joe, yo, what you doing for Chris Rivers? What you doing for Big Pun's family? Jadakiss ain't gonna press him like, yo, you said all foundational Black Americans are broke ass niggas? Because that's what Fat Joe said. Fat Joe said all foundational Black Americans, descendants of chattel slavery in the United States, that they're all bum ass, broke ass niggas. Jadakiss ain't gonna ask him about that though. Really? Nah, I respect Cuban Link way more than Jomo. I'll tell you that. I respect Cuban Link more than I respect Fat Joe. The fuck are we talking about? Cuban Link went bar for bar with Big Pun. But Jadakiss is ducking that smoke.
Yo, what up, Uba?
Yo, man. Hey, yo, hold me down real quick, kid.
Yo,
Niggas want to fucking front, you know what I'm saying? Hey, yo, let's do this, baby. Let's do it, go around the corner.
One-on-one?
One-on-one,
Let's go
twin.
toe to toe. Any stupid ass can blast the foe. Now let me know who's man enough to go toe to toe. Somebody let me know who's not afraid to go blow for blow and show how real niggas really roll. Yo, niggas know not the front. I can knock a jump out the block and chest dog, fucking Glock a pump. So pop the trunk and grab your 38. I'll snap your fucking vertebrae and at your early date into the pearly gates. My murder rate is phenomenal. What I'ma do is crush your abdominals. Say the talk for John to you. This I promise you. Big Punisher, got to keep it real. Puerto Rock gorilla, blowing spots like Godzilla. A crowd thriller in the rap arena. The bomb chopping weaver that keeps niggas on their toes like ballerinas.
I'll back your team up in 100 hefties. If you want to come and test me, son, forget the guns and knuckle up against me. I'll fuck you up like Dempsey, but without the gloves. Spit out the double edge and wet your motherfucking mug. I'm rough and rugged, I shine like a nugget. I'm the last motherfucker that you'll ever wanna fuck with. Puppet, or get stuck by the Cuban Link. I do my thing, bringing it back and forth like a boomerang. You can't hang, so think again before you start rapping. We'll make it happen. Two Latin ducks, too tough to flat.
Fuck the clapping, let's get the scrapping. Grappling on the floor, niggas thinking they hardcore till I lock the door. Figure four, break your ankles, shake your face, make you scream. Thank you, hang you off the booth naked just to make an example. Handle your business. In this game, there ain't too many winners. Any nigga can rent your existence if his aim is better. Hold your foot down, with or without the 4 pound. New York's down for whatever. What up, twin?
Whatever, I never back down. I hold my ground and pound it body like Muhammad Ali. Poppy, we can lock up in the lobby. I'll be bobbing and weaving, leaving niggas out of breath. Then I'm digging they chest with my 5 fingers of death. TS, bringing it loud from the bookie. My crew be too deep, my biggest pussy, I'll make sushi out of Shokazuki. So for the rookies who be talking in riddles, how many hits it'll take before I break through your middle?
Too little, I'm cock diesel with evil intent. Leave you with dents, spent over feeder with your people and pets. Set it, let's get it on like Marvin, I'm starving to fight. Jeff starving them slice, or the orange was carving them knife. I'm deadly, niggas already dread me in every scary area. Beware with the jaw barrier, big boss the terrier. Tearing the ears off of artists, that's mostly cartilage. No bullshit, and you rip them right off, just pull them hard enough, rolling with us. You must be ready for death, hit you with so many rights, you're gonna beg for it left. Let's go toe to toe. Any stupid ass can blast the foe. Now let me know who's man enough to go toe to toe. Somebody let me know who's not afraid to go blow for blow and show how real niggas really roll.
Yeah, Cuban Link ain't no just some pushover. Now, do I think Cuban Link better than Kiss? Not at all. Absolutely not. But all call-outs should be mandatory. And Cuban Link called out Jadakiss to go bar for bar with him, and Jadakiss ain't want none of that smoke. Because Cuban Link knows too much about his partner, Fat Joe. Only reason Kiss he in because he's Fat Joe's little mans. Right. Right. Come on, man. Stop playing with me, bro. This bum ass nigga Jadakiss, who's a mouthpiece for the state, pushing Dr. Fauci's agenda to the people of New York.
If you are experiencing any symptoms of COVID-19, please quarantine at home or seek medical attention. Thanks for helping to keep New York City safe.
Just the fact that we're going to be hearing a Jadakiss laugh every time we take.
Yeah, people's going to be listening to that.
And people gonna be listening to that. You a clown, bro. That's why they got you. So you could be some type of influence based on your rap career to now push the agenda of the state. You're a clown, bro. Let's go back here. I want to go to this real quick.
Hey, look, I'm not rapping. They're all saying I'm not rapping. I'm going to handle this
And that's the accordingly. And that's the bad part. Like, how do we go from, yo, I wanted you to be on my song, right? I wanted a verse from you because I admire you and I revere you and I wanted to.
I told you when that conversation came out, he was never good.
No, wait, no, I agree. Look, but I want you to enter into this gladiator space of rapping with me on my song.
Yeah.
Now we go from that to potentially, forbid, somebody could get hurt from behind us. We went from
And
that.
we don't want that.
We don't want that.
Hopefully.
Forbid. But
That's what you put out in the
but
world.
that's what you put. That's the energy that you put
Yeah, that's
out.
manifestation.
This is not about rapping at this
How
point.
is that? How
And all
is
that shit
that
comes from
the
entitlement.
energy he put out? Fat Joe and Jomo were the only niggas that were trying to bring this to levels that are outside of rap. Fat Joe threatened 38 Spesh with a militia. Jomo threatened him with a hot summer. How the fuck is Spesh the one taking this outside of rap? What the fuck are y'all talking about? Y'all niggas is paid shills for Rock Nation, and this is why this is industry versus independence, y'all.
All of it. On whose behalf? Spesh.
I
I don't
look
owe
at
verse.
it
I
that
don't
way.
look at it. Kids don't owe you nothing. So you mad he wouldn't do the verse and you start shooting at him that way. That's entitlement. I want to rap with you. You're ducking me. You won't give me the verse. I try to get you. That's entitlement, bro.
That's the thing.
That's why I want to shoot him some bail.
Yeah,
because
exactly.
I used to do that.
Yeah, you were acting entitled too,
If
though.
I act,
How is that entitlement if Jadakiss said he was gonna give him the verse? Yeah. What's going on? I'm doing my show real quick, but I'm about to end this podcast in a little bit, like a few more minutes. Okay, I'll call you right back. How is that entitlement when Jadakiss is the one that told him he was going to give him a verse? That's not entitlement. That's believing a man for his word. Why are we not criticizing Jadakiss for not being a man of his word? Just like he once said that he would battle for $500,000. Now, out of nowhere, he needs $72 million. He's not a man of his word, bro.
Jadakiss said that he needs $72 million for 3 rounds just for him to get into the battle rap ring. Let me know in the comments, do y'all think that Jadakiss would be a good battle rapper? Because Jadakiss is top 5 as an MC, but do you think he has what it takes for the battle rap culture?
They said they used to battle. Would you ever get back in there now? So say it. Just say it. No, you ain't.
I need an unlimited. The bag I need. $100. If you they don't even got the bag when I need it.
They got that bag for you. I promise you they got that bag.
I need 72 million.
Yo. Okay.
For 3 rounds.
I'm 100%, yo.
72 million for 3 rounds against anybody.
$72 million. You sound fucking delusional. That sounds like duck sauce to me. That sounds like you're trying to price yourself out after you were talking real heavy, bro. Come on, man. $72 million. Are you crazy? The fuck are you talking about? I could go produce a Hollywood movie by Lionsgate for $72 million. What the fuck are you talking about? But nobody's gonna criticize Jadakiss for not being a man of his word and for ducking all this smoke.
no, it wasn't
That's not
entitlement.
entitlement, bro.
If I ask you for a verse, I'm thinking it's all right. Or just an introduction. I'm asking you for a verse.
And there was
Your
some,
verse-
I want to interject
Go
briefly.
ahead.
There was some communication that a verse would happen at some point.
Okay. Yeah,
And he didn't
that's
say
empty
verse was
promises.
happening. I
But
don't owe it to
but the fashion in which I learned that verse is not happening is going to activate how I'm feeling about the matter. It's not that I feel I'm entitled, but I asked plenty of niggas for a verse. That's where my ASAP Rocky the Yams tweet come to. Hey, he tweeted some shit. or Rocky said some shit, and now I'm on your ass. You wouldn't give her. Oh, that's how y'all feel. We on y'all. Not entitlement. It's
But the fact
killers.
the fact that you don't get a verse and you lashing out because you didn't get something you wanted, that speaks to entitlement, Joe. That's the definition of it.
I wouldn't look at it as the motivation.
It could be.
But
It could be. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying you're not always right.
Yeah, it's rapper shit to me.
Yeah, rappers are entitled.
Was Arsenal entitled when he was running around begging Murder Mook for a battle, calling him out, acting as though Mook was ducking? Mind you, that battle did happen. Arsenal got 30'd. But for years, Arsenal was running around chasing Mook. Was that entitlement? Was that entitlement? Or did they have a conversation already that that battle was supposed to happen at some point? And Ars is putting the pressure on it. Ice, like you're not being consistent with what your cousin be doing. You talking about, oh, we got to leave women out of it. Arsenal got no problem talking about niggas' dead relatives, their wives, their children in these battles. But you're not keeping that same energy because, again, you a sucker.
But in this case, is it entitled to me?
I don't think it's entitled.
I thought when I first started, I thought it was just playfulness. I thought it was just playing, it was banter.
And as it continued, I said, "Oh, Spesh don't have the greatest sense of humor." I've been right about this the whole way. Like with every showing that we see him, it's like, all right, you're not getting that verse. You don't have a great sense of humor, and you sound a little serious. Like you want to see this nigga.
And that's where it got weird to me. I was like, oh, this is funny. At first, I thought he was gonna play.
Let's get to the part I want to highlight.
And since you've been in a minute with the stove gone hook, it's hate. It's hate. It's hate. That line was, it's hate. It's hate. It's hate. It's hate. You niggas not gonna get it. It's hate. Your man that you fly with, that you do shows with, that you do music with, was on that Pusha Clips album, and you seen what it did. That's essentially your group mate that's not your group mate. You see what he's doing. You see where the chess pieces are moving. He follows that up with more Rock Nation-ish, Fat Joe, Jadakiss. By now, I imagine Stove God's phone to be off the hook.
Oh, for sure.
By now, his phone will not stop ringing with people looking for him. You see that. You see that and you feel that. I won't give y'all 30 minutes on what the inner workings of Slaughterhouse looked like when Royce went and did that Enemy Evil project, but it was a few niggas mad.
No, I don't believe that. I don't think Joel Ortiz was mad that Royce did a project with Eminem. I don't think Crooked Eye felt any type of way about Royce doing a project with Eminem. Nigga, that was you. You were the only nigga feeling salty about that. You were the only nigga that felt a way about that because you a jealous nigga. You the one that compares yourself to everybody else. You're the one that's always looking at what other niggas got and comparing it to what you got. Even if those are your people, your mans. Mind you, you was in a group with Royce. 38 Spesh ain't in no group with Stove God. What the fuck are you talking about? But this is what he's trying to do. He's trying to put a wedge between Spesh and the people that he's been working with for years. Come on, man. I got knocked out. All right, they ended the stream. We'll be back, yo. I'm gonna holler at y'all. It is Depth, HNIC, Battle Rapping Investing.